Okay, so first up, I'd just like to say welcome to Higher Music to everyone who's picked it this year at Larkhall Academy. All the teachers are just delighted. When I saw the list coming in, I was so chuffed at everybody that's picked it, especially all those that didn't pick it in 5th year and are coming back to do it in 6th year. So welcome aboard, everybody. Today, I want to just take you through the requirements of Higher Music, and then go into a bit more detail about what we would like you to try and do between now and August, whenever we hopefully return back to school. Most of the work that I'm going to ask you to do will be practical, and that's because 50% of the course is practical, so hopefully we'll be able to get a bit of a head start with that. So first up, we've got the requirements. So as with the National 5 course, Higher Music is split into 3 different parts. So we've got performance, which is 50% of your overall mark. We've got understanding music, that's 35% of your overall mark. And we've got composition, which is 15% of your overall mark. So I'm going to go into a bit more detail about all 3 of these just now. So starting off with performance, that's 50%. Now it's split up into 2 instruments, they're 25% each. What a lot of people think that they tend to do is favour one instrument over the other, which is a pretty natural thing to do, but they're equal. So you have to concentrate on both of them the same and make sure they're both as good as each other. So it's a 12-minute programme that you need between 2 instruments. So for example, some of the timings you could have instrument 1, 6 minutes, instrument 2, 6 minutes, instrument 1 could be 7 minutes, instrument 2 could be 5, instrument 1 could be 8, instrument 2 could be 4, or anything in between. It's a minimum of 2 pieces per instrument, so you can't say, oh well, I've got a piece that's 6 minutes, so that'll do me. It has to be at least 2 pieces per instrument. And it's a maximum time of 13 minutes because it's hard to try and make both add up to exactly 12 minutes, so they give us a bit of leeway, so we've got up to 13 minutes with it. Understand the music part of the course. So it builds on the national 3 to 5 concepts that you've hopefully already learned. The higher course has got about another 50 concepts to learn, which isn't too many, but they are a bit more difficult to grasp. You'll be taken through the concepts using a PowerPoint, which is split up into the different periods of music. And like with National 5, some of the final exam is multiple choice. Composition part of the course, this element is split into 2 different sections. So we've got the composition, which is 10% in the mark, and we've got the review, which is 5%. So composition is where you have to compose a piece of music. You can use anything. You can use GarageBand, Sibelius, Mixcraft, play it live if you want. If there was some type of software like Reaper that you'd prefer to use, that's absolutely fine too. Minimum length for your piece is 1 minute, maximum is 3 minutes 30. And when I say compose any piece of music, I literally mean that. As long as it sounds good at the end and it's detailed and it's structured well, then anything at all. You can write a short essay for the review, so it's writing a short essay about your composition, including the decisions that you made, process you went through, and the strengths and areas for improvement. That is between 200 and 400 words, so that's not big at all. You write that once your composition's finished. So deadlines for the year. For the performance element, the prelim is January. Full programmes required for your prelim, and the final exam is February or March, and that's a visiting examiner that comes out for that. Understand the music, the prelim is, you get 2 prelims for that, one's January and one's March, and the final exam is May or June, and that's a written paper, listening to audio excerpts and doing written examples. Composition is completed by the Christmas holidays, so we just work through that every week. Now, one of the resources that you guys are lucky to have is the YouTube channel. I've spent a lot of time in the last 2 years making videos for this, so I think I've got almost 100 videos. We've got about 130,000 views on it, so I'll just show you that just now. So if you click on YouTube, or if you go to youtube.com, and then you're just searching for Larkhall Academy Music, and it's this top one here. Now you could even search for Larkhall Academy Music Higher if you wanted something specific. If I take you through, we've got demonstration videos. Here's Married with Children. Mr. Adams playing Married with Children for you. Xylophone videos. If there was a specific piece that you wanted, if you put Larkhall after it, that will come up as well. Here's one of the xylophone pieces that we've got for hire. Okay, so we've also got backing tracks on there. So once you've practiced for quite a while, here's like a lot of guitarists will probably play Day Tripper. So here's the Day Tripper backing track. Got a good reason. You can practice along with that. So what now? So time to get started on this. First thing I need everybody to do is choose your 2 instruments. You can change from that 5 instruments, but only if it will get you the best mark. So if you were an absolutely amazing keyboard player and now you're saying you want to do bass guitar, you would have to make a wise decision about if that's going to get you the best mark. Okay. Choices are guitar, xylophone, keyboard, bass guitar, ukulele, voice, drum kit, or any other instrument like brass or woodwind, flute, trumpet, anything like that if you already play it or if you've played it in the past. Now, I would ask everybody to fill out a Google form, which is called Higher Music Introduction. This is to help me get to know you a bit more. It's asking some information about whether you've sat music before, what your instruments are, and also if you have your instruments. So why I'm asking that is that hopefully at some point I'd be able to do some kind of drop with the instruments if there's an instrument you don't have. So if you're choosing to do keyboard but you don't have a keyboard, then I can try and get one from the school and take it to you, okay? So every cloud has a silver lining. I've put that wee picture there. Please use this time to get a head start for higher. Usually people wouldn't have started doing this yet. You would still be off on study leave, so this is you getting a bit of extra time. Okay, the more pieces that you can complete just now, or at least make a start on before we go back, then the less that you'll have to do later, and that'll equal less stress for you. So don't save it all up, don't try and do it all at the last minute. Try and spread it out, try and get a bit of at least one piece done by the time we go back would be fantastic. So time for you guys to please go and fill out the Google form, and we hope to see you all soon. Stay safe everybody, from all your music teachers. Bye.